Flashback. Late in the Earth year 2025, a motley crew assemble to play a game of Scum and Villainy. Events intervene, there's a wedding, a restructure, big long public summer holiday, and one thing and another. Basically, you could say enough gameplay was done to fill out a pilot episode. This is a recap of that theoretical episode in the interest of getting the whole story up and running. Fuck. My brain's gone completely blank from the top. Cold open, a wide, dusty, quiet street. A group of figures sprint into view. As they slow to a brisk walk, their leader, or in the lead at least, is Duchess. Taller, lean, well dressed in an very understated, like the normal clothes, but quality tailoring and dust-resistant fabric. Calls ahead to the ship to let Delta know that the job has gone well. Delta then calls the gate post on the local shipyard, or spaceport, I guess, if it's worthy of the name. It's big enough, but empty. The guards on that gate, like, Delta's ex-military, so they're okay. This guy knows what he's talking. You know, he talks like he's talking to air traffic control. He does it all the time. He was a pilot, and between that and Duchess's kind of just slightly overbearing, authoritative air around them, that they get through the gate with no dramas because there's no alarms going off anywhere or anything. The job has gone well, and so they board their ship, the small freighter. Duchess and of course Delta on board with Hush, who's a bit of a jack of all trades. Coloured skin, coloured hair, slim black clothing. Kiara the muscle, small alien that might remind you of certain mouse-related franchise films about Hawaii, but purple. And I wasn't really going to talk much about all of the crew at this stage, but I am now, so I guess that I will continue. There's Splice, the doctor or medic of the team, to some, yeah, cleanish cut, long coat and sort of leafy looking hair. Vil in robes. Can't really see much of Vil or know much about them. Hard to look at them sometimes. You're just like not even sure if they're not just a case might slide off them in certain circumstances. And the reason they were on the planet, Single Yaru, which is a clone. They're clone workers. People don't like to think about it too much. The guild that makes them is kind of out of favour, but they're still an important part of the manual workforce. I was going to talk about this later too, but I guess it came out naturally. Small, nondescript, wearing overalls, marker on the forehead. But theirs is perhaps a little different than average, and it's kind of unusual to see just one of them around. They're usually in working crews or like agriculture, doing around here they're doing agriculture, because as we board the ship and pull out slow to a wider view, we see this big open expanse of concrete and dirt, small freighter parked on board it. There's a few other ships scattered around the place, but at the moment it's quiet. We pull back further to see this is the city of Westaway on the northern continent of the planet Amarath. It's a garden world known as the fruit bowl of the sector. And as we pull back, the ship launches and quickly accelerates through our field of vision and away into orbit and beyond. The crew are bound for injury in the far side of the Iota system, a factory world, part of, combined with Amarath, how the Iota system is basically the commercial hub of the entire sector. There's a big shipyards as well. And they plot a roundabout path kind of up out of the orbital plane to a few lesser known debris fields. Nothing off the record exactly, just know where you're likely to run into anyone, except they do find a little sensor ghost briefly just on the edge of detection range. Could just be no noise, could be something. A few fancy manoeuvres by our pilot Delta. Sees them slip around behind some rubble and hop into a hyperspace lane, probably undetected if there was even anything there, and there's no further sign of pursuit as they make their way back to this, as I say, factory world. Land up, little docking bay, another ship nearby, and a warehouse. They know the people around here a little bit. Some of them do anyway. This is where they organised the job to collect the Yaru, bring the Yaru from one specific Yaru from that one specific agricultural barracks near that one city on the far side of the system. For whatever reason, they got paid. They trust the people who asked them, more or less. There's no... anyway, all's well that ends well. No sign of any further trouble, and that leaves us with only one question. What's going to happen after the opening titles? Because I fucked that ending up, eh?
The Nameless, a tale of scum and villainy.